Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? I am doing fantastic. I'm having such a great day today. Everything's going well, and the things that aren't going well aren't bothering me. So, just really excited about what's been going on and how it's all been shaking out. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my day as I slowly try to share this video on my other pages. So I think it was yesterday that I used my desktop, and that worked so much better, so much quicker. But I just gotta clean up this laptop, I guess, so it moves a little faster. It's actually not mine, it's my son's. He bought it with his own money. Then I'm the one who's using it most of the time. So if you're joining, say hi. I'd love to know who I am talking to. And I'm just about ready to dive in for the day. So excuse me for not looking at the camera for a couple of minutes while I share this, but I'm just going to dive in while I go ahead and share this. So today is day 50. 50 days in a row I have been on Facebook Live. 50 days, you guys. That's crazy. That's a long time. So I'm super excited to be halfway. I can't believe I'm already here. I remember like hitting day 10 and feeling super excited that I did 10 in a row. But every day from here on out, I'm going to be closer to the end than I was at the beginning. And I kind of have mixed feelings about that because the challenge really has been a challenge for me. Hi, Susie. And you would think that because it's been such a challenge for me that I would want it to end, but I love that it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. I love that, it's this external, it's kind of, well, it's internal, but I mean, it's this, like, I publicly announced that I was going to do this. So there's that little bit of pressure, to do it even when I'm like not feeling well, or like the other night I totally forgot. So I got up at like midnight and, I forgot to do my Facebook Live and got on here and did it, and just proving to myself over and over, that I can stay committed and follow through on the things that I say I'm going to do, and that I can do these things even though I'm tired, even though I've had a bad day, even though I don't know what to say, things like that. Thanks, Susie. I know it's a lot different than the last time I saw you, right? Okay, still trying to share this. So, also what's been going on today is my best friend came to visit. She lives about an hour away, maybe a little bit more, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we just don't see each other as often as I would like, and probably, or as often as she would like either. So it's always a really good day. And honestly, this is the first time all summer that I've gotten to see her in person, and it just does the soul. So it's just good for the soul to have good friends, good conversation. It just got me in this really like positive and excited energy. And I mean, even before she came, I was having a good day, and I just knew that was just going to just icing on the cake, right? So I woke up today, I had more people sign up for my webinar, so I was so excited about that. I have some people on there that I've never had any contact with before, so thank you guys all so much for sharing and liking my posts and my videos. That is helping me so much get in front of people that want what I have to offer. They can't like sign up if they don't see it, and they don't see it if nobody gives them a chance. And my network's only so big, and so I just totally appreciate all of you guys for all of your work helping me, and I just feel so humbled by it that you guys are supportive and helping me reach these people. So I just could not be more grateful. It just it's just great. It feels like love, and I will take it and accept it, and I will give it right back to you. So that's what I'm always trying to do on these videos, is at least share something that I think could help you feel better, or let you know you're not alone, or that you're normal, because like I said, we all have our issues, and we all have messed up thoughts, and it's just normal. It's normal. It's normal to have fear. It's normal to have negative emotions. But yeah, so I just like to give the love right back to you guys, and I just appreciate it so much. So I had a great call with my coach today, and she just made me feel awesome about everything that I've done for the webinar, everything that I'm doing, and she just really helps to nudge me a little further every time, and it's just been awesome. So I'm going to be kind of in the crunch zone here for my webinar. I have 1 week left, so I will be talking about it a lot. I will be sharing it a lot, posting about it, because I want to get as many people on there as possible. I have a number in mind that I want on the webinar, and right before I hopped on here, I was thinking, but what if I doubled that? That would be awesome. I want to give as many people as possible relief from the suffering that they're having in any relationship in their life. So I was thinking about the different relationships that we have and how important they are. Now, the reason why our relationships are so important to us is because we have this primal need to be a part of the pack, part of the group. And I believe that's why it's so painful for us when we feel like we're being left out, or if we're not liked, and that's why we put so much weight on what other people think. And we really kind of lose ourselves in that kind of thinking. But our relationships are very important to us. One of our purposes in life is to love, and to give love, receive love, be love, and spread that out. Hi, Melissa. So that's why our relationships are so important. Now, when we're having struggles in those relationships, it really affects every part of our life, especially for women, because women just tend to have something going on in their life, or a problem or an issue, whatever it is, and they just turn it over and over and over in their mind. What if I said this different? Why did I say that? What did she say? Why did she say that? What is she thinking? What if I did this? What would happen? And if I did it this way, then maybe they would be happy. And we just can totally overthink things, and when there is a conflict, it tends to just leak into all of these other areas in our life. So it's just, I'm just so excited to be able to, teach some of the tools that I've learned and I've used personally to reduce the suffering, the relationships, to make it harder for my feelings to get hurt, to put less importance on what other people think. And even in the relationships with my kids, just setting it up in a way where there's open communication, there's less, okay, so for instance, you tell your kid to go and clean his room, and he just is in there whining about it and being super slow and playing more than cleaning and stuff. That's something that happens a lot in my house. And my husband gets really frustrated, and he'll go in there and he'll be like, come on, you got to clean. You're taking so long, and just do it already. And so then he is emotionally attached to what is happening in the bedroom. And so it's causing him frustration and anger. And then it's also distracting our son, who's trying to clean his room. But Now, for me, I can see that in a totally different light. You know what? He knows he needs to clean his room. He's cleaned his room before this happens or this happens or this happens. And if he wants it to let it take all day, that's fine. But being in there arguing with him is like a red flag that my husband is emotionally attached to my son's outcomes. And I know that's really hard, and I'm not explaining it that well right in this instance. But letting my son know this is what needs to be done, this is what happens if you don't do it, and then letting him make that choice is just so much more peaceful. And if you can take the emotional attachment out of what they choose and let them kind of make those decisions, if it's the wrong decision, no problem, because that's a teaching opportunity then to, what can we do better next time, or how could we get a different result? Share the importance of like hard work or getting your work done on time, whatever it is. But taking that emotional attachment out of it, and letting him be who he is without trying necessarily to force a change. Now, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any, expectations or anything like that. What I'm saying is like just being very clear on the expectations and the consequences, and then not having that emotional attachment to it can create so much more peace in the family. There's just so many relationships. Our relationships with our spouse, with our parents, with our siblings, coworkers, friends. There's so many times that we interact with other people that it's all a relationship. Even the person checking you out at the grocery store, there's, even if it's just for that, 5 minutes, however long it takes, that there's a relationship there. How do you want to show up to your relationships? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of energy do you want to give out? Sometimes we feel like we don't have a choice, that some people in our lives like make us feel a certain way, and then we just react to it, and it just happens, and we can't do anything about it. But there is a way that you can show up as the person you want to be in any situation. And I would just want everybody to just feel like they have the power to make those decisions. And then also, like, if you do show up in a way that you're not proud of, that you don't really like how do you move forward from that without beating yourself up, without holding on to it and overthinking it for days or weeks or months? Sometimes it's our very deep relationships that are struggling, and that causes so much hurt and so much pain and so much struggle, and it can carry on for, in families, sometimes it's years, and it just doesn't have to be that way. And I just would love for you to know another way. Then you can decide for yourself what you want to do. Do you want to use the tips and tools that I'm going to teach you, or do you want to continue on feeling the way you do? For me, I was at a point where I didn't have much of a choice. I didn't feel like. I know that it was a choice for me, but I felt like I was just at the end. It was like I wasn't even sure there was even hope left. I felt so defeated, so sad, just lost. I just wanted somebody to tell me what I could do. I just wanted to feel better. And I thought, actually, for a while, I was waiting for somebody to tell me it was okay to just like give up and stop trying. And I thought that would be better than like constantly feeling like I was failing in the relationship. But it took a coach to show me a different perspective, a different way, because I just couldn't see it by myself. So I'm giving you that opportunity, and I would love for you to take it. But if this isn't right for you, if you know anybody that is struggling, or you think that, somebody on your friends list could benefit from this, please give it a share, give it a like, send it as a private message if you want. That would be awesome. I just want everybody to have the opportunity to see it and then decide if it is something for them, because I would really hate for somebody to be left out that really needs it. Our relationships are so important. And when our relationships are going well or when they're going not so well, those feelings and emotions trickle into every other area of our life. So actually, for business owners too, it's really important for us to have a relationship with our customers. And so this definitely is something that you would want to hear as well. Yes, very important for all of relationships. This stuff will work for any of them. But I'm going to be giving specific examples, and I'm going to be answering questions at the end. So if you think that you have an issue that is unfixable, if you want to get on there and challenge me, I would absolutely love it. Game on. Bring it on. I am up for the challenge. Please come. Please do it, because when you come and you get coaching on your issue or you ask questions about your specific thing, and you can do it anonymously. I think I will have to check the platform, but that helps somebody else that was just not brave enough in the moment to ask the question. And I've been that person. I still am that person sometimes that kind of has a question, doesn't want to ask it. And I'm always very grateful and thankful if somebody else asks it. So you could be that person for somebody else. All right, my friends, it has been a great day. Halfway done with my challenge. Got to hang out with my best friend. I feel so happy. I had a great coaching call. I have more people signing up for my webinar, and I am committed to finding the people out there that need this information. I honestly think everybody needs this information, but I realize not everybody's ready for it right now. But yeah, I'd really like to reach the people who are currently suffering in a relationship, because that's my favorite thing to do, is reduce suffering for myself and for others. Okay, my friends, I am very excited. Even this rainy day, I don't know where you guys are right now, but it's raining here, and even this rainy, dreary day cannot bring me down. I have work to do because I promised my coach that I would have a certain amount of new people sign up for this webinar before my group call tonight, and I am committed to making it happen. So I would really, really be in debt to you and love you forever and ever and ever if you could help me out by reaching new people. It would really be awesome. I appreciate it. All right, my friends, I will be back tomorrow with more. Bye-bye.